Well, good morning and welcome back to Flint Creek Transport. My name is Justin. This is going to be a special video. This is not something that I do every day. So, truck 107 is hooked up to the hook. And if all goes well, we're going to be bringing the truck back. So this is hooked up and ready. We got a couple guys. This is not just a normal, typical truck that we're going to get. So a couple of the guys here getting ready to head out. This one's going to take a little bit of attention. So got our service truck. We got our wheels and tires. We got batteries. Got a bunch of tools. We'll go see if we can find a truck. We are here. And you can pretty much guess which truck it is. All right, guys, so this is something that I've never done before. We're gonna see if we can get this truck started. This is a 1974 International Transtar. It's got old Detroit in it. And this thing was sitting for 15 years, according to the ad. And this is our little project. Pretty cool. We're gonna start checking it out here. This is some serious old school truck in here. Look at the old shifter. Look at that old CB. How cool is that? You got about what, 5 gauges? PTO. This is what shuts it off, I'm guessing. There's your key switch. Look at that. See if we get this hood flipped. Old V8 Detroit. This old radiator, look at the shutters on it. That shutters, that's pretty cool.
Guys, I just want to interrupt this video real quick to tell you about a new thing that I just started. I've dreamt about this for a long time, and finally I made it a reality. I started a coffee company. It's called Hammer Down Coffee Company. So go to Facebook, Instagram, wherever, hit the like button, go to the YouTube channel, to Flint Creek Transport, where I'm gonna be the one promoting it. The cool thing is that each month a new collector card will come out and go with each bag of coffee. So if you want to stay up to date on all of our trucks, you can check out the collector cards, which is I'm super excited about. Every month a different truck. And also we got 5 different blends of coffee. We got full throttle blend, a light roast, full locker, a medium, deep reduction is a dark roast, reset blend is the decaf, and red eye espresso is the espresso blend. So I'd love to get you sipping some good Hammer Down coffee. If you go to flintcreekmerch.com or hammerdowncoffee.com, you can purchase the coffee or set up your subscription there.
When I saw this truck in the ad, it's actually, this truck is about an hour from our place. I saw the truck in the ad and I'm like, this is only an hour away. This will be a good fun Saturday project. So the guys are gonna swap out the batteries. I'm gonna do a little more digging around in this cab. So here's what old CB looks like. This thing here is a relic. This thing's gotta go. This thing's gotta go in my office. We'll see if we'll get that thing going. Got some old tea bottles. Ooh, some holes in the floor. What do we have here? What is this? Full throttle blend. Coffee with a collector card? What is that? So, if you guys want a collector card, I also started a coffee company, Hammer Down Coffee Company, and every month with a subscription, collector cards going with it. So every month is a different truck. Pretty cool. So even these guys had full throttle coffee. Look at that. How cool is that? You get it in whole bean or you can get it ground. This is the full throttle light roast blend. There's medium, dark, and some espresso and also decaf. All right, so we're gonna change the fuel filter as well. Looks like an updated fuel filter. Or where was that filter originally?
Oh, it would have been a canister filter probably originally.
Gotcha.
Huh?
I was over at one of our mechanics' farm last night.
Yeah.
He has one of your Doug Marchand mud flaps in his jump pop.
I can give you more if you need them.
No, that's fine.
That's probably real fuel in that thing.
That's
So we're putting an extra battery in. Extra cranking. We did bring another fuel filter, but the fuel filter is the wrong size, so we're going to fill the filter with fuel and try it. See what happens. So you're taking that, you're putting oil in there?
no. I was gonna take this valve cover off.
Gotcha.
You don't want a stuck injector. Just come easy with that.
That's still clean in there. What do you think? You think it's gonna start?
Oh, it'll start. It'll start.
I hope so.
Big screwdriver.
Oh, she's out of fuel. Not much fuel in there. It's empty. Look at that. Spring suspension. This had to be a Rough Rider. This thing's got a wet line on it. Still got some pad left there, Trevor.
That's legal. Tread depth is good.
Yeah, tread depth is real good. What's that fifth wheel? It's got a, yeah.
Like you hit the latch and it drops down, lets everything go together.
Do they all do that?
No. No, some of the older ones do. The newer ones have internal.
That's old. This is all before my time.
It's good yard trucks.
Is that
Rails.
right? 1974. I was a thought back then. I wasn't even a thought. 1974. I was born in '84, so that gives you a little idea. So that's the throttle.
Yep. And the shutoff we can't get to come into the on position.
So what are you opening up there?
This is the fuel shutoff.
The fuel shut off.
The governor box.
So that's just in case it decides to go for a little extra
This is how you would shut
high
it off.
RPMs.
No, this is how you would shut it off. The emergency's over there.
Gotcha. So this one's got a shut off cable. That's what that red cable is in there to shut it off.
Yep.
There was when I used to work on a farm way back in the day, we had old International. It was probably close to this age, and it had a shut off like that. And of course, just like all the old tractors back in the day, the John Deere's had the shut off. We should have tried these batteries.
You think?
You think there's any spark?
I don't know. They're a workaholic. Probably should still work.
What year are they?
It was punched out for nothing.
It's just Anderson, Indiana.
Say Freedom battery. Heavy duty Freedom battery.
Wonder if that VIN has anything to do with it.
Serial number on it?
062377.
06 probably.
Oh yeah.
What?
So 15 years ago, this is 2024. So we're looking at 2010.
So that would be right. That would be still working battery.
So yeah, 06. You got a screwdriver? Can see if there's some spark.
These are covered in. I
Nothing.
think they're all dead.
Nothing.
Don't do this at home. You don't do this at home.
Do not try this at home.
Dead.
Yeah.
I'd be amazed if there was anything in there.
Uh-oh, this jug tipped over. We got a little oil leak.
Injectors aren't opening up.
The injectors aren't open?
No, these little rods aren't moving.
Gotcha.
The shut off is pretty well set right up.
Pull it back. I'm trying. There you
So you're gonna turn the engine over a little bit?
Over by hand, see what these injectors do up here. I wouldn't try to start it.
So that one moves a little bit?
Yeah, they do move a little bit, but right now with it all the way down, you're supposed to push down on it, and it should just give it a little tiny rock.
All right, so what are we looking at? No go, huh?
I would not start it.
Not start it. And why is that?
Oh, because the injectors are stuck and...
Bad things happen.
Yeah.
Bad things happen when the injectors are stuck.
It might sound good for a few seconds. But that's about it.
Right. All right, so we get it back to the shop, and then we, this is, I guess, to be continued, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
To be continued. We will see what happens. We got to get this thing running. Got to get it running.
Take it back and back her. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Okay. Well,
Look at the old shutters. That's like that A model had on.
Is it a shutter grill?
Yep. That's kind of cool.
probably what some of the people want. All right. Well, let's unhook the batteries.
All right, so now we're gonna see if we can get this thing out of here. We're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it back to our shop, tow it back, and yeah, get this thing back and see if we can get it started back at the shop. So, to be continued. You know what we're gonna do, guys? So, Trevor, you know how Kenworth, how when they made the 990,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
They put an international sleeper on a Kenworth truck,
Yes.
basically,
So
is
we'll
what it
put
looks like.
Let's put a
So
Kenworth cabin in.
we're gonna do this international tractor with that old Aero 1 36-inch bunk.
We got the cabin put for it.
I hope Kenworth isn't watching this.
Not yet.
All right, guys. What do you think? 36-inch bunk on international. I'm trying to copy Kenworth, right?
Right.
We're trying to copy Kenworth. The only thing is I'm just going about it backwards. I'm starting on an international truck instead of a Kenworth truck.
Bit of an older one.
All right, so you're saying this is a
71 series.
8V71 instead of 8V92.
Yes.
All right, so now we're gonna release these brakes and try to get this thing back out. Get the brakes backed off, get it pulled around, and hook up. So we went to look at the brakes at the front, right? Check this out. There's nothing there. I wonder what year that changed.
You have to look it up. I just know.
No front brakes. Look at that. Nothing. It's got a block heater. So you say you hauled silage or sweet corn?
Sweet corn and silage for me.
Wow.
And then push the latch. It's still latch.
Hey, Peterbilt stole that design.
All right.
The other side.
What do you think, Trevor?
We'll get it out of here.
Get it out of here. That's too bad we couldn't get that thing started.
You want?
I think we need to make a straight pipe before we.
I got an 8-inch. We could drop on the top of that.
You know, this would make a good.
Nope, I'm
You know,
all set on his truck.
you know what we got to do? We can fix that cab up a little bit. Then we go take the fifth wheel off, put a solder on it. Just use it around the yard in the wintertime.
Solder in a water tank for the dust.
Oh, water tank in the summer and a solder in the winter. Those trucks are, this thing's probably gonna start hard though in the winter. The risk here is coming in and out of here without getting stuck. It's more like a sandier loam soil, but biggest thing is just so it doesn't sink down in. Chain hooked here, down around. Actually, Trevor, you got the chain on the inside here, and that one's it's on the outside of it, of the brake.
Oh, we can.
You want it on the inside or the outside?
Always up to the music on.
That way
I was gonna say,
Bend your tube.
you might bend the, yeah, bend that.
And this one might.
We can flip, yeah. Go to the ends,
I did that.
yeah. And then that one's gotta come up along the side again.
Hold on. Got it.
Oh, that side loosened up.
Yeah, he's not quite ready yet. Go back down.
Get a little ahead of us there.
More.
A little more.
Yeah, tight.
How do you have it on its suspension?
I have it
Outside of it?
Just on the outside, yeah.
Up on top of it.
Yep.
That's as tight as you can go there. Okay, now we should be able to.
All right, go ahead, tried it.
Just give it down.
Look at that coming right off.
Oh, it's okay. Keep on. No.
So that's electric over hydraulic. Set this back down on this pin. We got it up in the air. I think we're golden. Just got to wrap up some of these chains. I'll pop this pin in for him. We gotta ratchet that hood shut too. Hood latch is broke.
Yeah, we got it.
It's moving. So this is the Hammer Down Coffee sponsor truck. A little dry rotted. Timmy, you're not gonna do like Whistling Diesel and stick it in through here? Oh my goodness. I like that color scheme. It's kind of cool. Steering wheel strapped. We'll have to go through this truck and see what else we can find. You know, it's good we're doing this here in the early spring because could have had a lot of bees in here. Was that like a parking brake? There's your brakes. Wonder what this was. Wonder if that maybe engaged the PTO. Because that's a power divider. Here's the PTO. Maybe that was to raise the dump up and down. I wonder. Man, I can't wait to get this thing back, get it fired up.
I can drop it down.
It's off. So we were struggling a little bit getting it off. Here, 3 of the studs were on backwards. So we'll see how these are. You guys should be doing at least a little bit of work.
That's one of them left-hand threads, Justin. I think that one is too.
Yeah, that should be Justin.
That's why I'm big. That'll make it home. Well, they're over there working on that. I'll show you what a real Dodge looks like. This thing right here. It doesn't say if it's a Cummins or not, but the outline of the badge right there looks like it would be. Luke, do you know I had one of these when I was young? Yep. 5-inch stacks, dual stacks, 5-speed, 4-wheel drive. That's a real truck, real Dodge.
All right, guys. We're wrapping up. We are wrapping up. Tires are swapped out. All these were reverse thread. Crazy thing was, there was only 3 that were reverse thread on this side. That keeps life interesting. But these actually had never-sees on. And I was able to just pop right off. How much hydraulic oil is in here yet? It's actually empty. Yeah, I don't think there's much in there. It sounds empty. Snyder Tank in Buffalo, New York. See that? Date of manufacture is 6 of 66. That's a crazy number. These tanks are manufactured 6 of 66.
Wow.
Yeah, in Buffalo, Snyder tank in Buffalo. Let me know what you guys think. Will we get this thing running? Let me know. Cool paint scheme. This would make a good yard truck. We got to get this thing running. Maybe we could throw a salter in the back for salting the driveways. How cool would that be? Might get a little close right here at this edge. This is actually, it comes up and then out in the road. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We're going to do our best to get this thing fired up, hopefully in the next video. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.